Hello, believers of Christ. Hope you're doing well. So today I'll be taking you guys through Genesis chapter 8, verse 13. And it says, by the first day of the first month of Noah's 601st year, the water had dried up from the earth. Noah then removed the covering from the ark and saw that the surface of the ground was dry. That's the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. I can't believe it took a whole year. The flood lasted a whole year. It took a whole year for the flood to end. Noah went into the ark when he was 600 years. By the time he was 601, in his 601st birthday, the flood ended. That's crazy. So this verse has 7 main teachings or lessons we can take away from it. The first one, faith is rewarded in God's timing. The waters dried up at the appointed time, showing that God rewarded patient faithfulness. The second teaching, persistence leads to results. Noah's continued obedience and waiting culminated in seeing dry land, illustrating that perseverance yields fruit. The third teaching, God's plan is perfectly executed. The precise timing reflects God's perfect control and purpose. The fourth teaching, observation strengthens faith. Noah looked upon the dry ground, showing that faith involves careful observation and acknowledgement of God's work. The fifth teaching, new beginnings follow obedience. The dry land signifies a fresh start for creation, emphasizing that faithful obedience leads to renewal. The sixth teaching, faith requires both waiting and action. Noah removed the ark's covering, illustrating that faith combines patient waiting with practical and proactive steps. The seventh and final teaching, God provides certainty after trials. Seeing the dry ground confirmed God's promise, teaching that God provides tangible assurance to those who trust Him. We as Christians should trust God's timing for fulfillment of promises. We as Christians should persist in obedience to see results. We as Christians should recognize God's perfect execution in all things. We as Christians should observe and acknowledge God's work in our lives. We as Christians should prepare for new beginnings after periods of trials. We as Christians should combine patient waiting with faithful action. We as Christians should have confidence in God's promises as He provides certainty. Man, that word is hard. Certainty or certainty. Like I'm not sure how to spell it or pronounce it. Certainty or certainty. That's a food for thought. I'll work on my pronunciation. Anyways, that's all I had for today, guys. Thank you very much, and as usual, God bless.